everybody, it's Erica from The Broken Spine, and I hope everyone is having a great Friday. So before we get started, I just want to remind you, if you like the content that you see here, make sure you click subscribe and click the bell notification so you'll be notified when I post new content. My apologies, first of all. I have this, if you look here, I have this glare in my glasses, so I'm gonna try to look down so you're not totally distracted by that. So I apologize if I look like some crazy school teacher. I actually had another video planned today, and it was going to be mini reviews for 4 books that I read in June. However, the file is corrupted and, well, I can't post it obviously, but my handy dandy brother-in-law, who does video editing and all of this other stuff for a living, he's gonna take a look at it and see if he could recover it and make it work. Go brother-in-law! So I decided, since that's not working, I would post a Friday Reads. And what this is what I have read, what I'm reading, and what I will be reading. So without further ado, let me tell you what I've read so far. I read, or I didn't read it, I started reading Persuasion, and this was my work book club. And we already met. We met last weekend, and I only got to chapter 6, which is page 40 in this book. So I read it back in college, and I really enjoyed it back then, but for whatever reason, it just wasn't resonating with me, and I got really bored, and I was really sad about that, because I wanted to enjoy it just as much as I did in college, and I didn't. So yeah, that made me kind of sad. But you live and there's just some things that you just outgrow. I don't know whether I outgrew it or maybe just life experience. Well, that's kind of outgrowing it. But life experiences have jaded me to love. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going to discount it at all. Maybe I'll go back and read it. But right now, I'm not interested. And the next book that I am reading is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and I'm super, super excited about this because I'm doing this as a buddy read with Ashley over at Bookish Realm. And this has been on my TBR since it first came out 2 years ago. My next book is The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Souljah. I'm hoping to get to this towards the end of the month. We'll see, because that's when my class project is due. So I don't know if I'm going to get to that. But I saw a video by Shane over at Luxurious Blue, and he was commenting on a video by Ashley. He was commenting on Ashley's review, and between the two of them, they made it seem like you had to read it. So it's out of my comfort zone. So we'll see. I need to expand my horizons, so we shall see. And the next book that I will be reading is The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead, and that I got as an e-galley from NetGalley and Doubleday. So I'm super excited to read that. If you have never read anything by Colson Whitehead, you really should give him a try. I think that he is a fantastic storyteller. His writing is, in my opinion, it's tight. It is really on point. He is a poignant writer, and I just I I love him. And on top of that, I mean, he is gracing the cover of Time magazine right now. So really, but you gotta give him a read. So and Nickel Boys is due out on July 16th. So that is one that I've got to get cracking on because, well, it's like 4 days away, and I haven't even started reading it. So I have to get that done and get my review done. So yeah, if you have never read him, please, please, please give him a try, and I will let you know what I think of the Nickel Boys. So, but that's all I have. The rest of my reading will be dedicated to schoolwork. So the language of, or the anthropology of language, I think that's the class name. Um, but that's going to be the rest of my time. So I hope everybody has a good Friday and you have a great weekend. And don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell button for notifications. Have a great weekend.